following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Everybody okay?
Moving to Phase 2. Unexpected situations.
This is only Phase 2 now.
Proceed to Beacon 1.
An obvious beacon.
There's a pillar of light shining into the sky from a not too far away point. Through the jungle.
Is that where?
I suspect I have located the beacon.
The giant golem is like... yeah. I'm out of rock.
How long before you get it back?
5-10 minutes.
So just like straight junglish terrain, we've got to...
Dixie's going to pull up the new three of you. So as you can see, we act all cool, but when the shit actually hits the fan, we are panicky and stupid. Although that lightning water thing was a good idea, it could have been executed in a less painful way. Like being immersed in a taser.
Yeah, I regret being in titanium form when that happened.
Speaking of which, if this is all as real as anything, and the next test ain't going to start till we get to that beacon, why don't we all grab a quick drink of water from that there pond before we go?
That is a good idea. Little orbs of water. Yeah. Gloop, gloop, gloop. Except for Tom, who goes, splash! God! You wet my hair. Apologies. It was unintentional. Dick is like, lie.
So, taking a look at the terrain, what do we have to actually deal with?
It's a jungle. You can't really see too much more.
We got fun and games.
Alright. Okay, so Jennifer is actually able to sort of move on. This coping mechanism there, it's kicking in. Although she keeps scratching the back of her hand. The next most out of it is Cypher, who is like clearly having a problem and then suddenly isn't. I think he's just going to let her ditch that, and you're confident we'll take that.
Yes.
So his back straightens up and he's like, of course.
Okay, is anybody going to have problems traversing this terrain?
Michael Weeks comes to mind, says Anthony Peterson. If there's a group of pathetic people who shouldn't be here, I know I'm on the list, but right by me's got to be him. Unless he wanted to...
I got you, son. Glorp on over to him, and it's going to be wrap around
Never mind, he's failed his check. He has had a full stress meltdown. Which means he is no longer Michael Weeks.
Oh, God.
There is now an adult man who looks exactly like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Okay.
He turns around and smolders at everyone.
Okay, I'm good.
Mike?
You don't know
Still
what
like-
you can... 2 levels of attractive plus fascinate.
Mike, my dude,
It does not matter what my name was.
My stars.
Well, looks like we've got ourselves in a problem, and I see the beacon is that way, so we need to pack up our shit, get ourselves together, and head on down to beacon number, 1. Now, does anyone have a problem with succeeding and winning?
No,
sir.
I'm very
You
down.
three are new. I like that. It means you don't have preconceived conceptions. Come at it from a different angle. Let's go. Machete.
Okay. My problem has solved itself.
Titanium is just like, yeah, I love it when this happens.
He has solved his problem with incredible hotness. Okay, no. Okay, who else is having a problem here?
I'm gonna check on
Titanium's just like, little bit.
Can you turn into something a little bit lighter?
Oh, no, I'm just...
I just meant like traversing the jungle.
Oh, no, jungles are metal soluble.
I'm gonna check on Jennifer because you said she was scratching the back of her hand. You hurt your hand there, honey?
No, it was hurt. No, it's not. I'm fine.
Yeah.
How did... Is he always...
I don't know.
No, I shouldn't be surprised. I was talking with a goo thing earlier. I was sitting on a goo thing earlier. I was punching a goo thing earlier. How is...
Literally swings into frame. I know, right? Super hot! Web swinging tree to tree. You sure nobody needs a lift?
Are you sure I'm Peter? So, let us get a jungle survival skills roll. Oh, no one has that? Let me, let me make it for the one person who does. Alright, everyone rolls, and the lowest number gets bit by a snake.
I'm not even near the ground!
I'm 14.
Yeah, that makes it easier.
Tree snake.
Tree snake.
Not sure if 6 or 9.
Okay, so no one gets bit by a snake, because I rolled the lowest, and therefore it's one of my NPCs, and I choose Rock Bravestone.
Oh, so the snake is dead. Yeah.
Right, you make it to Beacon 1. There's a big temple there, and it's guarded by vicious jungle cats, and for some reason escaped convicts. Well, says Stephanie, I'm a big fan of just running there and punch them until they stop moving. But does anyone else have a better idea?
Unless anybody's got Dr. Doolittle powers.
H2 is like, I can talk to animals, yes.
Can you control those cats?
I can't control anything.
Can you insist that they leave us alone?
I can ask them, but who's going to keep the convicts at bay? Although I do speak gangster.
I wish I had my gun with me.
So we need an infiltration team.
Rock Bravestrong just pulls out his, like, oldie-timey jungle explorer revolver and goes, here, you know how to use one of these?
Sure.
I like you, new girl.
It was older than what I'm used to using, but principle's the same. It's got a good weight to it.
The way I see it, those convicts are up to no good here, at this clearly sacred jungle temple. Which means we have to deal with the convicts. While you do what you do so well. I thought we had established that, but okay. Right. So, fortunately, there's one convict per person.
Yay, we each get our own convict!
So are these are fictional enemies that we can just beat the tar out of?
Trigger this wheel.
Okay. Okay. So how about me and Dr. Doolittle go in first and we try and get some cats on our side?
I mean, if you can deal with 50% of the problem just by talking to it.
I do not possess a doctorate.
Thank you.
Really intensely, like, just really wants you to know that.
By the way, Big Handsome Sugar, do you have any extra ammunition for this little here thing?
I've never needed it. And the name is Rock Bravestone. Dr. Rock Bravestone.
And the doctor.
Get him. Right. If all convicts are the same, so it doesn't matter which one you pick. You two are now to get cats. So let's get some stealth rolls. She just walks up.
You could turn into all kinds of things. Still.
Well, not only that, stealth is one of my primary skills. So I'm like ninjaing around. It's just like that.
You could be like the obvious bush that shuffles across, but there's not somebody under it. You are the bush!
Yeah, so when they go, shh. Oh. It's just one of those walking bushes. Oh yeah, I heard of them! Yeah, she just walks there. Right.
Meanwhile, from the bush, it's just like, not what I had planned, but okay.
Right, the bush has like a bounce.
Okay. Let's get you fighting a guy.
Yeah, aim first.
Right.
So at range, so...
Yep.
And then... I will shoot.
But you have rock bending, but you don't use it.
No.
Gun, more reliable.
That's what
And
you
the
know.
handsome guy gave it to her.
The dirt's going to get caught up in all the vines and the grass and the stuff. It's going to be... Here's my other sheet. There it goes. It's upside down. I have range gun. 15 plus 6, so 21.
That's a hit.
Nice.
So let's see.
I don't know what the damage is because I don't know what his gun does.
It's a basic gun.
So your skill is 6?
Yeah.
And 15 must have been the roll.
Correct.
So
Because
15.
if it's a ranged thing, it's your skill and your
Okay.
dex.
Now you aimed, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the convict just pitches over dead. You shot him in the face. I did not my toughness check at all. That was...
One down, 15 to go.
Okay, it's like... The... Dr. Rock Bravestone has just punched one into space. Stephanie is just like, this guy's charging and she's just like dead. Fire, lightning. Wait, I can tell you're intent on hurting me. Yeah, wait, hang on a minute. No. You do understand that thinking about what you're going to do right before you do it doesn't work. Wait, how am I picking up on your thought? Oh shit, it's a controller. Yeah, and then he gets punched in the nuts. Because someone was thinking, like the guy in the control... Because the conceit is, like, the control room is actually still just right there. So he'll feel their surface thoughts, so someone just pumped him.
Because otherwise he could maybe go... Can he influence their thoughts?
No.
Okay, so you can't just go turn off the bag.
Yeah, so someone just used, intentional thought to punk him out, and then took him a while to realize, wait, how am I feeling the thoughts of this guy?
Yeah.
He's not real. I know he's not real. And then he will gang up with the one fighting his sister and easily beat her into a pulp. Ooh, that's pretty good. H2O has 0 problems also punching one of these things to death, freeing her to now talk to cats. Growl, growl, grr, grr. You're a bush. They're like, that's a bush. I'll attack someone else. Who's the next closest person? You. Just a bush.
Save me, bush!
Oh, okay. Right. Yes, he has thrown his machete at you.
Machete.
And your dodge, therefore, is 10 plus your dodge?
15.
Fuck. It's equal, and dodge defense wins.
Believe in the system.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it just you're like there. I got one, and a machete just goes what? Right past your vision.
Oh yeah.
Fire, yes, you got those. Cypher is just engaging in some hand-to-hand combat, neither winning nor losing, and Jennifer has tripped and is rolling around on the ground trying to get away from a guy.
I want to attack that guy.
Okay.
So
He has cut her.
okay, so it's an extended range tentacle attack. See what it is? 19 on the die. But what happens is when
Especially from behind, that's going to hit.
once they hit, it activates fast grab, which means I immediately, on landing a hit, I get to go into a grapple to try and
That's
grab.
fair. Yeah.
I have improved grapple, so that's
No penalty.
not vulnerable or anything to it. And I want to grab him and drag him back to the bush. Because
And then he disappears into the bush, and the bush goes.
No!
And he's, yeah. That'll probably happen. I do think I get a resistance check.
I think it's strength.
Opposed strength. Okay, let's do it. I rolled a 2, so unless you fuck up big time.
And 19 plus 2.
Yeah, no, you're
Nice.
fine. You're fine.
Okay, so the next, yeah, part of it like a free action thing. I can reel him to me or carry him with me, but I have chokehold, so he's immediately starting to go into suffocation statuses,
Okay.
and so he has to make like consciousness rolls or something.
No, he doesn't. He's not getting out of that. That grapple was very strong against his very weak opposition. It will, however, consume your time.
Okay, does it count as like a takedownable action?
No, because he is struggling to oppose.
Yep.
But like, so that's just like some time consumed, and you beat it. That's a strong combo of skills.
So he's basically half in the bush with his legs kicking and swinging.
Slab has destroyed down to goo one of them. And Rock Bravestone is going to take out the remaining one, and the Jungle Cats are listening attentively. Johnny's eating a battery.
Yeah. When it rolls around to me, I'm going to try and shoot at least one of the ones that is interpolating the twins.
Okay.
Because they seem to be in the most danger, since you rescued Jennifer, who was in the next most danger.
Yeah, she's cut and kind of upset about it.
Well, who wouldn't be? It's probably with this horrible rusty machete that's sliced her.
I mean, she's swearing, which she normally doesn't do a whole lot of, and growling.
Okay, 17 plus 8 on the... Wait, sorry, was it? Sorry, plus 6 with gun, yeah, sorry.
That's better than their dodge, even if they were facing you. Alright, damage is 15 plus the 2 that bullet is. Ooh, that's only one stage. He takes a damage. One of them takes it. He's like, ah! Charges at you. Our mate's back on the moon. And now it's time for cool teamwork interpose. I love wasting my good rolls to help you, by the way.
Thanks!
Awesome.
Me
So
too.
there's this guy charging towards you, and then he's just like running towards you, and then he's just already having been flowing in that direction, and like Stephanie's just like in there with an elbow check, and then she's just like. See? Teamwork. You need help, I help you. There's a
Thanks,
guy
Dad.
charging her from behind. You could take the shot over her shoulder if you want. Oh, that was not an aim shot. Let's go. Roll it.
That is...
Please a 1.
16.
Please a 1. Fuck.
I'm not sure if that's enough.
He beats his defense by 1. It's 15. Which is pretty good for a base level shark. That's 2 plus... And that is... That's That's not a good toughness save. I mean, it's not. So,
Not
you shoot him dead.
I was going to ask if it was not great, like, don't just die, try to throw yourself off something.
He just
Sorry, hope that didn't deafen you, honey.
I mean, I do have super hearing, so it was really loud. But I'm also super strong. So...
Your eardrums can take it.
Yeah, sure. What? What? Tug. Right. That's pretty much everything. And she really can talk to cats.
Just look across at the smooth tint of cats.
And she's just like... purr.
Anybody here can heal poor Jennifer there?
I could cauterize her wounds.
Let's not jump to the...
Yeah.
Does anybody got any water left to like, clean it?
Freaks, what the fuck? You're all happy about this!
Calm down, sugar.
Don't tell me to calm down! I just got cut! There is actually a huge gash in her arm. Like blood pouring out everywhere.
I do have
Jennifer?
She's very pale.
Yeah, I know.
Turning greyish almost.
I know
Little green.
you really would hate for somebody to tell you to calm down. It's just that we need you to stay there and stay calm until we can...
Exercise terminated. She made the sign.
Medic!
Away from me! All of you get... Medic deployed. Dr. Abominus actually comes out and just like cross-checks the thing with his footballer body.
Yeah. Everybody give the girl some space.
You! No, it's like Mistress Astoria comes over and is just like, please try to calm down. She's like, oh, get away from me, you're all freaks! You're all freaks, I swear! No, that's being normal! And Mistress Astoria just goes like, sleep. And she falls asleep. She immediately picks her colour back up and the doctor begins treating her arm with some kind of spray that seals it shut. It is a cut. She will need disinfectant. To the infirmary. This exercise is concluded. You all performed with a C grade. They all look pretty bummed. Your highest grade to date.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this place is actually really hard. They do it deliberately to push us, so we barely scrape through if we succeed. Remember that time they made us go into space and most of you suffocated because you can't breathe in space? Neither can you, breath hold girl.
Can we not continue the exercise without Jennifer? Or was that the end anyway?
There will be additional exercises and training, says another figure, but it will not be in the danger room. Well, some of it will be, but not used as a danger room. But
So
more
that
as a
was-
simulator.
That was the end anyway, or?
No, there was more. But it is best not to... We would not like anything bad to happen while you are all around that we do not yet know how to counter.
Do I still have the gun?
Yes, it's real. Oh yeah,
Safety, if it's got one.
it does not.
Just,
Thank you very much. Well, I think what we all need is a little refreshing beer, and then we should hit the gym for a little workout.
agreed.
Okay. Hitting the pool would have been nice, but yeah, gym is also good.
Honey, the pool's right next door to the gym.
I'd have to take his shirt off.
The pool's right next door to the gym, honey.
Right, so you all go off for some nice social
Now, how
workout.
were the twins? Because they were getting wailed on, or are they going to the infirmary on their own
They're
power?
taking care of each other.
Okay.
They're not going to the infirmary. They're just
No.
like,
I'll just
Thanks.
at least go up and go, you two alright, sugars?
oh yeah, love, no problem. It happens all the time. You wouldn't believe it. Like it's almost like having purely mental powers in a physical simulation room is a detriment of some kind. Yeah, I'm fine too. Yeah, lie.
I want to keep an eye on Cypher to see if he's displaying how the group's really feeling.
He looks embarrassed, and humiliated. So yeah, you pass an hour doing that.
So what do you folks do for the rest of your time here? You get whooped in there and then classes?
Yes, it is time for class.
Which class is next?
PR and social.
Goody.
Oh, you'll be a whiz at this. You know, military this, yes sir this, yes ma'am that.
So you're all in a classroom. Michael Weeks is back. Some point in the transition between Jim and everything else, he became Michael Weeks again.
Seated beside him. Dude, you did not tell me about your power. That is badass. Dude, you were cool. You were really cool.
Helena Frost Bear is taking this class, and it is basically like you're going to have to deal with people. Like real human beings, not people like you. Actual human beings who are normal. And in order to do that, you are going to need to know how the DMV does these things. The procedures of dealing with people, the verbiage to use, that sort of thing. You are also going to not need to be a bunch of social outcasts because if you join the DMV, you will be judged on every aspect of your life, your private life, which most people assume you won't have. For example, bundle of newspapers, slap, slap, slap on the desks. Exhibit A, recent articles in the Cold Rocks Post regarding a Department of Mutant Verification cleaner by the name of Miranda Lewis.
Girl's got
Notice,
some legs.
Yes, she certainly does. But notice the verbiage being used. Mutant thought sluts around town.
That seems unfortunate.
People hate mutants. You have to understand this. Jennifer at the back of the class, very far away from everyone else, is just wondering, like, I can't fucking imagine why. Yes, quite. So the media and others will take every opportunity, which means comportment and ability to handle these things are important. If asked for a response by the media to this situation, your first answer would be...
To what which situation?
Let us presume Mutant thought sluts around town as an article written about you. The media personage approaches you for a comment on the article, putting a microphone in your face. Here is a camera. Your response is what?
I do not know what you're talking about.
So you don't read the newspapers. I thought the Department of Mutant Verification agents were supposed to be educated and well informed.
This is misinformation.
So they're not educated and well informed.
Not in this case. There's an honest mistake by the press. They misread the situation.
You see? Immediately, you have made an enemy. You have implied that the sacred press, which can do no wrong, is the one at fault. This immediately is going to set them against you, no matter how correct you are. What you need to learn about the press is facts and truth are completely irrelevant to anything they say or think. They have a preconceived idea of the way the world is, and telling them they are mistaken implies a fault on their part. This will put their back up, and they won't show it. The good ones will smile and nod and say, well, thank you very much for your comment. And the next thing is going to be Department of Mutant Verification slut slams media. That's not correct, is it? But that's their spin. Instead, we will teach you how to deflect and avoid. We have a PR office that they are supposed to go to, so ambushing you is inappropriate. The phrase, I have no comment about that at this time, is key. It sounds like garbage, it's not up front, but it actually helps more than really commenting. They will twist anything you say. You, for example, are in the unfortunate position of being completely inhuman looking. They will not like you at all. But if you can be funny and charming, they will see you as a comedy joke, therefore not threatening, therefore they will like you. This may be an affront to your personal dignity, but being a clown for them protects you, but not so much of a clown that they begin to wonder why you are even part of the unit in the first place. This class is more about teaching you the unfortunate truths of the horrible aspects of this and how to deal with them in a way that protects government agency and preserves your dignity in the eyes of the public. Quite often our PR department says one thing that is not true to the face of the world. Oh, certainly, we will give disciplinary action to that DMV agent who was in the middle of a fight with an unstoppable super mutant and there was damage. We're going to definitely have a word about collateral damage to them. But what will really happen is you will probably get a commendation because who the fuck can fight an unstoppable super mutant with no collateral damage? Fucking no one. Take the example of the Black Knight, possibly some kind of tech mutant. This thing causes more damage in an afternoon than an entire branch of the DMV has all year. The crap are not part of the DMV. 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 DMV.